This is why you don't let killers walk free. Freshly dishonorably discharged Korean War vet Eugene Barrett's girlfriend decides that enough is enough, and she kicks him to the curb for the exact same reasons that led to his discharge. He did not take it well, and shortly after the separation, he broke into her apartment and fatally shot her. Some neighbors who had overheard the commotion apparently kicked the shit out of him and held him until police could get there. At first he was sentenced to life, then it got reduced to 15 to 50 years. Then the governor of Hawaii, for unknown reasons, decided to commute his minimum sentence to 8 years, and by 1967 he was a free man. A few years after, he ends up meeting another woman, he marries her, and after 10 months she decides to call off the marriage because of, again, the excessive drinking. 1 month after the divorce, Eugene, he knows exactly where his ex-wife is staying in this hotel, so he drives over there and barges his way into her room and fatally stabs her. Again, he's arrested, but this time he cuts this deal where he agrees to waive his right to a trial and plead guilty to a manslaughter charge. He did 4 years. This time when he got out, he tried to lay low, keep to himself in his apartment for a while, but this guy, you know by now that he's a ticking time bomb. All of a sudden, Eugene's friends and family begin receiving these strange phone calls from Eugene in a panicked state, claiming that he is now afraid that he's going to harm the woman that lives across the hall from him in his building. He then went to a mental hospital and was basically like, hey, I've been convicted of murder twice. I'm thinking about doing it again. I need help. And that's where he remained until 1995. Just a few days from getting out of the mental hospital, he sees the woman that used to live across the hall from him, who had now moved to a building across the street. And now at 64 years old, Eugene fell right back into the same old pattern that should have been taken seriously 36 years prior. After seeing her, he immediately went to his apartment, grabbed his pistol, forced his way into her suite, and fatally shot her. He ended up turning himself in this time and was finally handed a real sentence, but served just 8 years, passing away at 72.